Hi there, Virgo, and welcome back to Star Lotus Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of April the 22nd through to the 28th. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. First up, we have the Ten of Wands in the upright position, followed then by Major Arcana, the Hermit, upright. And next we have that's not the Hermit, that's the Hangman. And next we have the Two of Wands in the reverse position, followed then by the Knight of Swords upright, and lastly we have Major Arcana, the High Priestess upright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, Virgo, for your overall energy, you have that of the Ten of Wands in the upright position. I think a lot of my Virgos are working too hard. You could be overdoing it. Ten of Wands often comes up when we're sort of like at the end of our rope. We're overdoing even physical workout. This can come when we're spending way too much time at the gym and we're overworking our body to the point where it's becoming a detriment. Sometimes this card can come up when we are just overdoing it. We're taking on a lot of extra duties and responsibilities for family members, friends, co-workers, just exerting a lot of effort, and it's sort of starting to wear on you. Just be careful of this energy, Virgo, because this can just be carrying too many burdens. Sometimes this can come up too when we're carrying a lot of worries. Maybe some of you are extremely worried about a particular situation and you're kind of coming to the end of your rope with all this. There's a lot of worries, it's a lot of burdens here. Be careful, Virgo. Coming right off the hop, we have the energies of the Hanged Man in the upright position. This is a card that represents having to just sort of hold on to your jets and wait. It could be for some of you, you're needing to look at a situation from a different perspective. And that's why you're taking a little bit of a pause. This is like hitting the pause button. Now, sometimes this can come up due to circumstances, situations. If you're waiting on someone in terms of a project that you're doing or waiting to hear back from someone, sometimes we can be in the Hangman energy due to the fact that it's because of somebody else. They're not contacting us, or they're not coming through, and we have to just sort of sit there and wait. For others of you, maybe you're just taking a time out because, like I said, you need to look at a situation from a different perspective, and maybe it has something to do with this overload here. I hope that you figure it out, because that Ten of Wands energy is a bit much, okay? I don't like to see you guys so burdened. Now, the Hanged Man in the upright position, which represents this sort of it's kind of like the Two of Swords, where it's a bit of a stalemate, but this is because we need to look at a situation from a different perspective. Now, we have it paired up with the Two of Wands in the reverse position. The Two of Wands can point back to the Ace of Wands. It's almost like you have to look at a situation from a different perspective, maybe, or you're just sort of stuck in suspense because you could be needing a piece of the puzzle that's not coming through, because the Two of Wands, when it's in the upright position, this is very progressive, forward-moving action. We're moving somewhere. We're moving on to something. We're making a plan. But then sometimes this can point back to the Ace of Wands, the initial idea of something. So it's almost like you have to go back to the drawing board to rewrite a plan. So maybe for some of you, if you were, say, doing some schoolwork and you wrote an essay or something like that, and it could be that, you realize that, oh, this is not what I was supposed to do. I need to sort of scrap that original essay and redo it. For others of you, say if you're working on a home project, it could be that you don't have the necessary paperwork to move forward with something you were trying to do. I mean, it could be due to legalities or something. It could be holding you up, and perhaps you kind of need to make a new plan. It's the Ace of Wands, like making a new start or just rewriting something. Now, I definitely feel that those two energies are connected, the Hanged Man and the Two of Wands in reverse. this can just be having to go back to the drawing board to rewrite up something because you don't have the proper documentation or work something. There's something going on here. You'll have to leave a comment in the comment section below if it's resonating for you. Now, moving on towards the weekend, something or somebody moves in here very quickly. We have the Knight of Swords here in the upright position. This is a court card, so it could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy, that of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, it could be that this person is rushing in. The Knight of Swords holds a lot of information, right? And he could be coming in, moving in quickly, could be the person that you need to help you with this situation that's kind of gone back to the drawing board. Maybe this person rushes in after the fact and says, here, let's, rework this, or let's redo something here. But the Knight of Swords rushes in very, very quickly. For others of you, if this is a separate situation, it could be somebody, the Knights bring in an offer. It could be somebody's coming in with an offer towards you. It could be a verbal offer. Maybe it's a romantic interest. For others of you, this could be a written offer. Maybe an offer for a job or a project. Somebody comes in and sort of signs on the dotted line very quickly. But the Knight of Swords is very rushed out energy. He moves in, sometimes comes out of nowhere and just moves in super, super fast with this information or this offer or invite. So someone's rushing towards you, Virgo, towards the end of the week. And the last card you have up here is Major Arcana, the High Priestess in the upright position. The High Priestess is mainly pops up when it's trying to tell us to listen to our intuition, to sort of use our intuition to understand something, because she also represents hidden knowledge, but it's not that kind of deceptive knowledge that where somebody's trying to keep something from you. In this case, a lot of times what we want to know or what we feel we need to know isn't something that anybody can give us the answers to. That's why the High Priestess is very spiritual. If any of you do meditation, for example, or deep self-analysis, it could be time for you at the end of the week to kind of go into that state, to get in touch with your intuition. Because it looks like whatever is coming through, this new information or this new offer, is probably definitely food for thought for you guys. And maybe because it comes in so quickly, you really need to tap into your intuition in order to know how to proceed going forward. So definitely is recommended, especially when it comes to Virgo, like most of the earth signs. You guys like to take your time when being approached for something, especially something serious, and therefore, if you don't have a lot of time to figure it out, ask questions or do research, you may just have to listen to your intuition on this one. But yeah, it looks pretty exciting at the end of the week. I'm not sure what's going on here. You'll definitely have to leave a comment in the comment section below. I want to know if it's resonating for you guys. And I'm doing something a little different at the end of the reading for everybody, every sign. I'm pulling an additional guidance card from my new deck, the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, just to see if there's anything else out there that perhaps Spirit wants you guys to know. It's just a single card with a message on it. So let's see what the message is for Virgo this week. We have Facade. Okay, so perhaps this holds a certain meaning for some of you. Maybe facade could be something that you're putting on. Perhaps you're putting on a facade and, acting like everything is fine when you're overburdened. It could be that you suspect someone else is putting on a facade. However it's playing out for you, remember, it's just a general read. It is going to be different for all of you. But those are the messages I have for you, Virgo. I hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.